Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Pedri. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Romero. Fernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Llorente. Romero. De Paul. Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kubasi. Rodri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Lofted upfield. Messi. De Paul have it back and can go again. Fernandez. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Lo Celso. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Fine shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Messi. Now it's Lo Celso. And it's Molina. Great run on the overlap here. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance. Martinez does really... And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Llorente, Yamal, Llorente, Yamal, Pedri, out to the left it goes, Nico Williams, Cucurella, moved on forwards, that's the throw. Williams. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Molina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Molina. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And the shot! Wonderful save by Martinez. There are a few waiting for it. Pedri goes short. Llorente. Oh, it's played into the area. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Spain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Marcos Llorente clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Nico Williams. That is good strength. Martinez.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Eric Garcia. It's a quick ball upfield. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Cucurella. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Proves too strong. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Kubasu. And it's played forward. De Paul. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pau Kubasi. Forwards and with intent. De Paul. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. And here's Lo Celso. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Eric Garcia. Pedri. First quarter of an hour gone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
De Paul. Molina. And he goes cross-field. Alvarez. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi. Aim forwards. Llorente. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Over to the left. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lo Celso. Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, what? Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Rodri with the clearance. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Can he deliver? That looks a good cross. Llorente. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Very nicely done. Now it's Yamal. Pedri!
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Molina. Great defending, strong and determined. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Pedri spread out to the left. Alvarez. De Paul.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. Pedri. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent. He's found the way through. Now it's Messi. And he thumps it clear. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Fernandez wins the duel this time. De Paul. Fernandez. Romero moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Otamendi. Taliafico. The ball is loose and the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out? It's gone for a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Messi. Romero. Alex Molina. Lo Celso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Llorente. Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And the cross comes in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, good... Llorente! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri with the short one. That shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Fernandes. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. De Paul. Romero. Fernandes. Romero. Fernandes. De Paul. Fernandes. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, played through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Messi. De Paul. Messi. Molina. Fernandes. Molina. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Molina. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lo Celso. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. And here's Nico Williams. Otamendi gets it away. Cucurella. Nico Williams. He's in space and looking for options. Yamal.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna beg him.
Molina. Aim forwards. Lo Celso played over towards the opposite flank. Llorente. Eric Garcia. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Molina cuts it out. Romero gently done. Fernandez. Molina goes forward. And it's hoisted clear. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri crosses it in, and he's heaved it away. Martinez tries making a foray down the right. Molina. Lo Celso, and it's Fernandez. De Paul, played out wide, and here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Llorente. Rodri. I've got 5 minutes till half-time. Llorente is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pedri. Out to the right. Now it's Llorente. And here's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. Moved on forwards. Molina picks it up now. Molina. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Molina has gone backward here. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Spain have reclaimed it. Back into the middle. Pedri. Yamal. Big chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lo Celso, out to the left it goes. De Paul. And it's Messi. And here's Lo Celso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Rodri. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Argentina worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Argentina, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. Lo Celso. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Llorente. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Llorente. Yamal. And that's aimed into the middle. Romero can get it clear. Rodri. There's the shot! Decent hit and on target. Otamendi. De Paul. Romero.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good Pedri! Can he stop it going out? Nico Williams plays it in low.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Romero forwards and with intent. Lo Celso. Lo Celso. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nico Williams gets into some space. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandez gets it clear. Martinez. Tagliafico. Romero, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Well read, nice interception. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Fernandez. Messi. De Paul. Aim forwards. Martinez chasing after it.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tagliafico. Alvarez. De Paul. Alvarez. Otamendi. It's a sharp pass. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Martinez trying to keep this in. Oh, what a climb! Molina gets good distance on it. Romero. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Romero shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Williams. Hit into the middle. Otamendi clears it away. De Paul. Lo Celso. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Romero played towards the front line. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Williams' cross. Tagliafico tries to clear. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Lo Celso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they've got a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzábal knocks it out wide. Well, it is over the line. Lo Celso. It'll be a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Alvarez. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Tagliafico. Alvarez looking to get on the end of this. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Llorente. Kubasi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Llorente. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Martinez going full tilt down the left. Messi. Martinez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's been won straight back. Played back in. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzábal. Llorente. Yamal looking to run onto it. Romero. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Yamal. Llorente. Llorente. In by Llorente. Now the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Muscular approach does pay off. Pedri! Oh, it's come loose.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Molina. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery. Romero gets it away. Yamal. Pedri. Tagliafico. Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Lo Celso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Williams. Williams! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nico Williams, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Tagliafico. Can he get onto this? Alvarez. Tagliafico. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot's on here. A chance to play it in. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And here's Alvarez. That is lovely. He's cut it out. Rodri forwards and with intent. Pedri. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Pedri plays it short. Llorente with the cross. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. Cucurella, backward it goes. Chance! There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. That's a cute ball. Otamendi clears it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He'll play through for the wide man. Tries a shot! And he hits the net!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tagliafico. Romero. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Romero. Alvarez. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oya. Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Oyarzabal really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Molina does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's in! Oyarzabal, and he takes a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lo Celso. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. It's just beyond his reach. De Paul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. That'll be a throw. And it's Pedri. Played out to the right. That's tidy. And they've got rid. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Swings it across. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, there's the shot! Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Fabian Ruiz, aim forwards. And here's Pedri. Pedri spread out to the left. Cucurella. Diving header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Alvarez. Llorente. Yamal.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Pedri. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Time to deliver. Williams turns and goes back. And it's Ruiz. Fernandez with the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Molina. Lo Celso. Fernandez. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Yamal. Llorente. De Paul wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Romero. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Out to the right. Llorente. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Alvarez. Messi. Lo Celso. Alvarez. That is very well defended. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Nico Williams given the lift of his goal. Now it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fernandez, played over towards the opposite flank.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Pedri.
And it's played forward.
So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those